Hi, hello. Today we are going to see how to do the development of conical or even cylindrical surfaces. Basically, it's going to be a curved surface. First, go to File, set the working directory. Here, the working directory is set to program files x86, ProE wildfire 4.0 in bin, and go to the new file, part. This is going to be a development of oblique cone. Want to make the development of an oblique cone. Give OK. No default template. Millimeter Newton second part. Then give OK. Now we want to make an oblique cone. Go to Insert, Blend, Protrusion. It's parallel, regular cross section, sketch, done. It's going to be straight, done. Select the plane, top plane. Let's have it as default orientation. Make a circular cross section and set the diameter value. Diameter value will set it as a value of say 60. Right click, go to toggle section. Now here we want to give a value along the x-axis, some value, a point. The point is here at a distance of say some value of 50 from here. OK. The height difference between them, let me take it as some 70, a value. Go for the preview. This is the oblique cone. Let's say OK. Let's say it all in and go to the trimetric projection. If you want isometric, go to Tools, Environment, Isometric. Okay, so this is the oblique cone. Now the development of this is slightly tricky. You must understand the development of this solid. Say here, if you just click on to any of the surface, like try to select the surface. Now this is one surface. This is clearly one half of the surface. And hold the control button and click the other one, so this will complete the entire surface. Now what we want to do is that we want to have the development such that we are going to have the development of say one half of this, so how to do the development of this? There's going to be a very small portion which has to be left out, so that we are going to define now. We start with the curve. The curve is between through points, done. So one of the point is this, the other point need to be defined. So we'll define the point using this point command. It's here. Point, just on this, measure from here, this value is 0.17. Okay, for now we will have this default value. You're done. This is a new line, so this becomes your new curve. This will be helpful in dividing. Okay. Look at this. Click on the surface, copy, paste, just Ctrl C, Ctrl V, copy paste the surface. Okay, so you got a new surface created. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to trim. So trim the surface using this line. It gives you option whether you want only one surface or this half of the surface or both the surface. I want only this portion of the surface. I give OK. The other surface is going to be this half. I just copy, paste. This is going to be the other half. So one end I have this copy to. I hold the control and select the other one. So that is copy 1. So both are selected now. Click on this merge to, merge. Now both these things are merged. This is copy 1 and copy 2 got merged. Give OK. Now you got a merge surface. Now let's see the development of this. Before getting into the development of this, as I told you, you need to create a coordinate system. But again, before creating a new coordinate system, let's see the development within this surface itself. Go to Insert, Advanced, Flatten Quilt, and select the quilt F10. An origin point need to be defined. So click on the datum point, click on the surface. Okay. So from this end, this has a value of say 0. Okay. Along this direction, just preview this. This is one of the development attached to this surface itself. But if you want to have a separate development, then certainly you should have created this the insertion point lens way. Otherwise, you can also create it on the go. Right click it, down, say edit definition, specify this on the new coordinate system. The coordinate system is not defined. Click on this. So here we'll set an x value of say 50. That is over here. You can also go slightly higher and say a value of 100. Now x direction point has to be defined. So again, click on this, change the end to value of 0.7, just give OK. Now you're given the x direction, just click on this preview. You got the development. Okay. So this is the development of the product. You can understand. So these are the sideways. We can also flip this about the x-axis to a value of say 180 degrees or so. I think you can rotate the coordinate system if you want to change the orientation. So edit definition, orientation with respect to your x-axis. You can rotate this to a value of 180 degrees. Okay. You can also change the orientation of this. So this is the development of this. As I told you, you can also reduce this gap. What you can see over here, this gap. So that gap is defined by the point over here. Just right click it, go to edit definition. The value is offset to 0.17. Just give point maybe 0.1. Okay, OK. Now this has become very close to the normal value that you can confirm it by selecting this. So this is going to be the small gap. Again, still we can also try to reduce this point. Right click it, go to edit definition. So we got a value 0.1. till 01, okay, okay. Check for this, like where that point is. Point is here, so now it is almost close, very close, you can see. So this is going to be the level of closeness. Try to take a window zone for the small area. So here you can see where this point is. The point is very close. Forget about this tangling surface, it's a surface error in the display. So it's going to be almost the same. You can see these two are the gaps between them. So it is a very, very minor error. You get a very minor error here. So it is almost the answer. If you think about the development of this object, cut object, what we need to do is that we need to create a cutout at some point. We'll create a cutout at the close to the extrusion. And it's done at the part level. Okay. Let us try to drop it there. Now, okay. So we have dropped. We have decided to create a feature here again to cut out this. For cutting out the material, we will choose the cutout of the material, and the placement. We define the placement in internal sketch. I'm going to choose this, and top plane at the top. Sketch. I want to create a line. Of course, you can create this line any way you wish. This is an inclined cutting line. Of course, it's going to cut something like this. So let us cut like this. Okay. Assuming it is going to be cut like this with the given parameters. Parameters, if you want to dimension, you can think about the dimensions of this and this. So dimension between this line and this line. So let's say it's going to be some 50 degrees. Okay, come out of it. And say it's about the midplane, and just extend this to cut it out like this. So we have created a cutout of this. Then let's see the curve. The curve is here, and the copy, trim, merge, coordinate system, flatten, everything is created. Go beyond this. Let's see. This is the development of the cut solid. So this portion corresponds to this one. If you want to match this, let's see how to match this. Now go for this pattern fill, right click it, go to okay, edit definition, and here you have the origin point. The origin point is somewhere here. So this is where we have the origin point, and these are placed with respect to the new coordinate system. you don't want to place it, just have a preview. Now you can see what is this development. So this is going to be the development. I think this shows very clearly how the development is. If you want to wrap it around, this is going to be the development of the surface. You can also assign a different color for this. Example, I switch off these axes and other stuffs. Just have a closer look at this. We'll assign some color to this. So click on to the surface, go to edit, not in the edit, go to view, colors and appearance, and select surfaces, select the surface. Okay, now you can select a color, select color for this. Okay, so that's a surface, and select a clean color, give apply, it's applying, and the inner color, select the inner color, give OK. Now you can also try to flip the direction of the surface. This one, okay, give OK and apply. So this is the developed surface. And for the undeveloped surface, again, give surfaces. This one and this one. So these two are the surfaces. Give OK. It's an outward normal. Try to assign a different color. Okay. For that, you apply. And so apply the material, give close. This is the material that's applying. You can see the green color wraps around the red color in order to form the surface. Again, we'll try to move this away, the new coordinate system, and the point visible. So again, I click on this, go to edit definition, and place it with respect to the coordinate system. Again, with respect to this coordinate system, I define the x point as this is the x point direction. Give a preview and give OK. So this is the development of the surface. Now to get the two-dimensional views, again, still to save space, what we can do is that we can reduce this value. That is, we can reduce this 100 mm to a value of say 50 mm and so be okay. That's right. I'll just save the file. Okay. New. Go to drawing. Again, it's going to be development of oblique cone. Value okay. A4 for the empty template landscape. Standard size is going to be A4. Just give OK. Now you get the values. That is, you will get the options here for the generating of the views. We can create a general view at any point. It is asking select the center point of the view. So click some point and choose say front view and give apply. And in the scale and in the custom scale, give a value of 1 and apply. Close. So this is the value. Remove the lock so that this can be moved and placed in whichever position you want. You can also create the other views from this view. So how to create the other view? Click on this, right click it, go to insert projected view. So we'll get the projected view. This is the bottom view. If you don't want the bottom view, delete the bottom view. Click on this, move it here. You can also generate the other view of this. So for example, insert projected view. This is another view of this. And now when we want only this view, the development, click on this for the development. As I told you, like if you want to get the dimensions of this, click on this, right click and give show dimensions. You have a lot of things over here. Those things that you don't want to be shown, you can clearly erase them out. For example, the 17 height of the object, these angles. If you want to erase any of these angles, then you can right click it, go to erase, so that these things will be erased out. Erase from the visibility, so they are not erased from the database. They are erased from the visible regions. So give merely erase. Click on that and give erase. So these are some of the values. So whatever you want, you can erase it just by clicking on the values. You'll be now be able to erase things. These values you just want to erase, just click on them and give erase. Or anything else you would want. So for example, if you want to move this scale value, if you want to move the scale value, you can simply move it here. If you don't want this reference, right click it, go to erase. So that will be out of this display. This 50 the dimension what I given. This also is not required. If you want the other view, you can go to this, click on this, go to insert projected view, so that you can also get a top view. If you want to get any of the dimensions from there on, just like it and go to show dimensions. It shows you the dimensions for this. Check out for the dimensions of the base. There you can see the dimensions of the base circle. This is the dimension of the base circle. You can also click on that and say move item to the view. You can click on over here so that that dimension is moved over here. And if you don't want this, just click delete it. For example, instead of 60, if you want this value to be 65, just double click it and say this value is going to be 65 and give OK. We got a 65 value now. Just press this regenerate. Now this is for the new dimension 65. If you want to check out the part, go to this window and go to this. Now you'll find that this dimension, double click it. This is also changed to 65. You can see this is changed to 65. Again, I make this to say to a value possibly 70. I want to give it as 70 and click on this regenerate. Now let's see what has happened over here. Now this is 65 for now. It's not changed. Because it's not changed there, check out with this. So into 65, so we get a 70. You enter. No, I got a value of 70. Regenerate it. Okay, it's only for visual display problem. And here also we got it as 70. Click on this, move to the center with the scale 1:1, and go to File, save a copy. Here you can say it's PDF, give a value OK. You can give a color or a monochrome with dash header line, open it in Acrobat file. Just give OK. You see what's happening. This is going to be the actual development, the development of this. And you can also save it, file, save as some place, you can save it. Okay. And again we go back to this ProE, say file, save a copy, PDF, as a PDF. The new name is tone black and white. Okay, this time with a monochrome, single color. Okay, so this is black and white, single color. Close. Now this scale 1:1. Actually, if you take and measure it, it will measure the exact value. So thanks for watching this video. And finally, file, you need to close it. Okay, so find close window, file, close window, file, exit. Yes. So thank you for watching.